let's check in with ourselves mentally, physically, and spiritually. For many of us, Sundays, that's all we have. That's the only day that we have to do this. So the moment that we do, even if it's just for a couple of minutes, do so. So check in with yourself mentally and just pause. And for some of us, that's all we need is just to pause for a couple of seconds. But there's other things that might come up for us during those minutes that we may not have been able to tune into during the week. And it's so important to do this because when we don't, these are the things that cause or can potentially cause, when we're not listening to ourselves, panic attacks and anxiety and depression. It's because we're moving so fast and we're not taking the time to listen to what it is that we're not making the connections, and we're not filling in the holes, or we're not releasing. And the next thing that we need to check into is our bodies. And so we can do some type of spiritual x-ray, right? I guess the self-inventory is a spiritual x-ray. But take the time specifically to focus on your body from head to toe and figure out what it is that your body needs. If it needs anything, pay attention to how your body responds when you eat certain foods. Pay attention to how it responds when you don't, or when you drink certain things and then when you don't drink certain things. Pay attention to if there's different sensations that are going on with your body. So let's say that you feel like a stiffness in your hands, or maybe you feel something in your lower back, or something's going on with your feet. One thing that I do believe, and of course you can Google it, is that anytime we have any type of physical ailments, that it is associated with an emotion. So if you do have some type of back pain, look it up, and it could tell you what's going on with you mentally, something that you may be ignoring, and your body is giving you a signal or some type of alarm. And then the last thing that we need to check in, and of course there's no particular order, is spiritually, which of course spirituality is our connection with a higher power. So maybe there is a ritual, that you do and you've kind of gotten off a track. Or maybe you're overdoing it and you kind of need to relax. Maybe growing up, you had some type of religious practice that you've kind of been feeling led to get back to, and you haven't done so. Or maybe you have continued doing it and it's not working for you anymore, and you got to kind of figure something else out. Maybe you need to take the time to meditate, sit out in the grass, and again, just listen. Maybe some of us need to read to get a connection. But whatever it is, do something to connect with yourself spiritually. Because if any one of these three are out of balance, then this stunts our overall holistic wellness. And we want to make sure that we are balanced overall. So that's all I had to say for day 26 of my Perfectly Imperfect Beautiful Life. Let's make sure that we're doing our spiritual self-inventory. See you for day 27.